I've been here before, at the edge, staring into the void, feeling everything and nothing at once. The world said I'd break. They said I'd never make it back. They said the fall was certain, but I didn't fall. I refused. I've seen darkness that eats light whole. I've walked through nights that had no end. And yet, I'm still standing. It wasn't luck. It was will. It was pain turned into purpose. I refuse to fall because I know what it feels like down there. I know what it costs to climb back up. The ground doesn't scare me anymore. I've met it too many times. I've learned how to rise from it. Every scar I carry, it's a promise. A promise that I won't give in again. A promise that no matter how hard I'm hit, I'll rise harder. They tried to bury me in doubt. They whispered my failures louder than my name. They thought silence would kill me. But silence taught me how to listen to the strength still breathing inside me. I don't need applause. I don't need validation. I need victory. Not over them, but over myself. Over the voice that says I'm not enough. Over the weight that keeps pulling me down. Over the memories that try to chain me to my past. I refuse to fall, because falling means surrender, and I'm not done fighting yet. I've bled for peace. I've burned for truth. And I've walked through pain that should have ended me. But it didn't. It changed me. It made me dangerous. Not to others, but to my own weakness, to my own fear, to the version of me that once begged for mercy. I no longer beg, I build. I no longer break. I bend and rise. The world tried to crush me, but it forgot one thing. Pressure doesn't destroy diamonds. It creates them. I refuse to fall, because every time I stumble, I find another reason to rise. Another reason to believe that maybe, just maybe, this pain was never a curse. Maybe it was the making of me. I used to think strength was loud, that it shouted, that it stood on stages and demanded attention. But now I know. Strength whispers. It breathes quietly in the dark. It says, get up, when no one's watching. It says, try again, when everything hurts. That's real power. That's real courage. I've lost battles. I've lost people. I've lost parts of myself I'll never get back. But I've gained something too. Clarity, patience, resilience. Now when life hits me, I don't ask, why me? I ask, is that all you've got? Because I'm not who I was before. I've become the storm I used to run from, the fighter I used to need. And even when the world goes silent, and the night grows cold, and hope feels like smoke, I stand. Not because I'm unbreakable, but because I'm willing to break again if I must. Falling isn't failure. Refusing to get up is. So, I rise. Again and again. With fire in my lungs and steel in my soul. I'm not afraid of pain. I'm not afraid of loss. I'm only afraid of forgetting who I am. And who I am is someone who refuses to fall. I stand tall not because I'm fearless, but because I've made peace with fear. I walk forward not because the path is easy, but because turning back is no longer an option. This world may break my heart. It may test my spirit. It may strip me of everything I love, but it will never take my will, never take my fire, never take the part of me that whispers, I'm still here. I refuse to fall. Not today. Not ever. Because I've seen the bottom, and it has nothing left to teach me.